I know you all came here to see Iggy Catalpa because you think he's funny, because you like his style, because you just plain like him, right?
Yeah!
But you just think you do, because you were manipulated into thinking you do. By him, King Chicken. He did it the same way they manipulate us into buying toothpaste, car wax, even politicians. All prepackaged, the least offensive, most appealing alternative. But it's precisely when humor is offensive that we need it most. Comedy should provoke. It should blast through prejudices, challenge preconceptions. Comedy should always leave you different than when it found you.
The rebel seems roused.
Sure, humor can hurt, even alienate. But the risk is better than the alternative. A steady diet of innocuous, childproof, flavorless mush. Demand to be challenged, to be offended, to be treated like thinking, reasoning adults. And raise your children to be the same. Don't let a comedian, a network, a congressional committee, or an evil genius take away your freedom to laugh at whatever you want.
Yeah, late night dojo, mask on, mic's hot, the moon is up, the squad is live, ninjas at night, yeah. It's late night, light, slow, max on tight. Three voices in the shadows, what the ninjas at night. MMA Kreese on the mic, yeah, he keep it sane. Tryna hold the crew down when we go off the chain. Vagabond in the cut, yeah, he wild with the speech. Degenerate thoughts, probably talking about feet. Chronicling Mayhem, partner in crime. Raccoon Queen energy, causing chaos all night. Anime games, real talk, whatever feels right. Pop culture, smoke bombs, disappear in the night. Good vibes, sharp tongues, no script in sight. Kick back, tune in, this Ninjas at Night. Ninjas at night, yeah, we outside. Late night laughs with the whole squad live. Kreese, Vagabond, Mayhem on the mic, random talk, good times. Ninjas at night, yeah, we bring that heat. Same one, chaos in a man about feet. Mask on, lights down, everything hype. Kick back, tune in, it's Ninjas at Night. From the couch to the cave, we be posted in black. One random topic and we never look back. Kreese trying to steer, but the madness won't stop. Soon as Vagabond talks, the whole chat drops. Mayhem got raccoons in a scheme on deck. Partnering crime with the chaos effect. No filter, no fear, just jokes and flight. This the wildest little dojo after midnight. No script, no rules, just vibes and smoke. Half serious talk, half inside joke. Moonlight shining, the squad ignite. Welcome to the madness of Ninjas at Night. Ninjas at Night, yeah, we outside. Late night laughs with the whole squad live. Kreese, Vagabond, Mayhem on the mic, random talk, good times. Ninjas at night, yeah, we bring that heat. Same one, chaos in a man about feet. Mask on, lights down, everything hype. Kick back, tune in, it's Ninjas at Night. MMA Kreese, the same one. Vagabond, don't check your search history. Chronicling Mayhem, Raccoon Queen, partner in crime. Random topics, late night chaos. Ninjas at Night.
Welcome to episode 3 of Ninjas at Night podcast. Kreese, how you doing today?
Man, what's up, my ninja?
What's up, my ninja?
What's up, my
Just,
ninjas? What's going on?
Going through some storms. Had to move a tree so I can drive out of my little area here in Georgia. So,
Nice.
but it wasn't a big tree, so and it broke in parts, so that made things easier.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, my ninja. Like the ninja shinobis are back, people. It is a wonderful Wednesday night. Of course, like always gonna do this every week. Shout out to the For the Homies podcast and shout out to the GTA podcast. Without them, this ain't happening. Man, dude, last week it's been crazy, dude. Like it's been a very crazy moment, man. Like, I think you sent me some type of clip or whatever. It's about white people. Yeah. It's like some crazy white folk and everything. What were you trying to do with
man, it has to do with food. I think it's hilarious. So here we go. So give me a second.
Yeah. Speaking of food, like, chat, I don't know about you guys or whatever. Like, maybe down the line, maybe like once my schedule gets better or whatever, might have to have the food debates because this guy here is a little. Yeah, this guy right here, man. It's like I don't know. He has I don't know if he has great takes on food or whatever, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like,
So, in reference, I sent this to Kreese because we had this argument before in the GTA of I think macaroni and cheese and hot dogs is an American staple. So,
no,
like if you never had macaroni and cheese with hot dogs in it, let's cut up. I don't know where you've been growing up at. So, I think it's one of the most American dishes ever.
I'm sorry, like I'm not a 5-year-old like that has put weenies in my freaking macaroni and cheese. Hot dogs and macaroni and cheese should not be going together. I'm sorry, like no.
I think I still make it to this day. If I'm making macaroni and cheese and put some hot dogs in there,
The
or
only-
to get a little fancy, I might cut up some bacon and put that shit in there.
See, bacon and macaroni and cheese is good. Okay, that makes sense. Bacon is manly. Okay, bacon is man. Weenies is like if you're like 5 years old. Are you 5 or something? Like, what's wrong with you? Like,
It's just delicious.
no, it's not delicious.
But here we go is the top 5 white people foods.
You top 5 white people foods. Shout out to the white peoples.
If you grew up eating any of these 5 meals on a consistent basis, then you are definitely white trash. Stick around, see if you guys agree with number 1. At number 5, we got macaroni and weenies. I'm talking about hot dogs cut into little chunks mixed in the pot of macaroni and cheese. Number 4 has got to be fried bologna sandwiches. If you grew up eating that stuff, bro, you was probably in the trailer park at your mom's house. Yes, your meemaw. Number 3 has got to be goulash. For those who don't know what goulash is, it's the bag of really cheap noodles, really cheap chicken broth, canned tomatoes, and chopped up ground beef all together like a soup, but its trailer park is all get out. Number 2 is definitely got to be sloppy joes. Yes, the good old can of manwich.
Wait a minute. Hold
Disgusting.
on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, white people. Sloppy Joes is for everybody. Like, Sloppy Joes are freaking amazing, all right? That is not...
Welcome to the white trash club, because macaroni and cheese and hot dogs are delicious.
No. Like, we're fighting for Sloppy Joes. Sloppy Joes is an everything dish, okay? Like, I'm not letting white people take that one, all right? Like Sloppy Joes is for everybody. What do you mean Sloppy Joes? Sloppy Joes is a white trash food. What? No. Since when? No. We're
But
fighting.
at the same time, when you start eating one, you got to keep eating them. But it's kind of just like a pile of chili on a bun, and the texture was always horrible. But when you're a kid, you don't know no better, it's delicious. Number 1, the one y'all been waiting for, it's got to be hamburger helper. I don't care what flavor, whatever. Hamburger helper, and I'm telling you something right now, to this day, if I smell hamburger...
Wait a minute. Hamburger helper is a white trash food? What? Hamburger helper is for everybody, okay? Like, no. Those last 2 are too bad takes. And if you eat macaroni and cheese with weenies, you're a weirdo, okay? It is what it is. You're a weirdo. You're 5 years old, okay? You're a 5-year-old that hasn't grown up. If you're eating macaroni and cheese and weenies, what's wrong with y'all?
Have you ever tried it?
What?
Macaroni and cheese and hot dogs.
Yes, it's disgusting.
It's not. It's delicious. I don't know. You're tripping.
How am I tripping? No, I'm sorry. I'm a grown man. We don't eat I don't put weenies on my macaroni and cheese.
What? Oh, I go. Watch. I'll be at the potluck putting macaroni and cheese and hot dogs, and people eating that shit up.
No. What is wrong with you?
Oh man.
Now, if it was hamburger helper, that's fine. That's macaroni and cheese with hamburgers. It's different. Hamburgers is a manly food, okay? Weenies, like hot dogs, is like for kids. I'm sorry.
Wait, okay, hold on. You don't eat hot dogs at all?
No.
You don't eat hot dogs at all? Hot dogs is like the most American dish ever.
No, I don't like the texture of hot dogs, man.
I think you're the weird one here.
How am
because
I the weird one?
everyone loves hot dogs. Like,
First
who
of all,
doesn't eat hot dogs?
no. Hamburgers is the real American dish, okay? Like you throw hamburgers on the grill, and that's what you have, okay? Hot dogs is just for like 5-year-olds, okay? That's what it is.
No, like I even fuck with the gas station hot dogs. Like, I get hot dogs.
You
Yeah,
eat
like-
gas station food?
Yeah, I do all the time.
Ah, this is disgusting.
Maybe I'm white trash, but yeah, I go.
Chad, look at this man. This man right here. This person right over here. My co-host. This guy.
Hey, Vladimir. Thanks for joining the chat. But yeah, okay, you go to Quick Trip, and then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna get me like a $2.50 hot dog. Or you never had a hot dog at Costco or Sam's Club?
Dude, like, I don't like eating hot dogs, bro. Like, I just don't like. I don't know. Like, no. I don't want anything. No long objects going in my mouth. I'm sorry. Like, no.
Nah, like, you're tripping because hot dogs is an American staple. Like, you can't be an American without a hot dog.
What do you mean? Hamburgers are an American staple. What are you talking about?
Hot dogs are more of an American staple than hamburgers are.
No, it is not that. No, hamburgers is like you grill the hamburgers on the grill on 4th of July.
Yeah, no. Like, I can eat a hot dog. Like, I can after the stream. I'll probably go get me a hot dog. But you know who's also tripping? Drake fans.
Oh God, more Drake news.
Yeah. So this next clip is about like how Drake fans be acting. Oh, hold on, I'm already messing up. Hold on, folks.
Remember, Jeremy is a streamer.
Who does Drake make music for?
Drake makes music for guys who go to the hospital and post their ID and say, pray for me.
Drake makes music for guys who spray their cologne in the air and shimmy through the mist.
Drake makes music for guys who swing their legs sitting on a bar stool.
Drake makes music for guys who close the door with their hips and go, boop.
Drake makes music for guys that post Cash App on their birthday.
Drake makes music for guys that after taking a group photo, he says, okay, now a silly one. Hey, Chris, who does Drake make music for?
Drake makes
Oh man, Drake hate fig friend of the channel. So for me, he's always just Jimmy. I would never call him Drake. I'll call him even if I see him in person. I don't even listen to his music. I would just I would yell out, "It's Jimmy."
Man. Once again, like I said, like the fact that this man was once considered the top rap artist, that just shows you what happened to hip hop. Like, hip hop took a L. But you know who didn't take a L? My man Justin Gaethje, the White House card. How did you feel about that, man? Like, what did you think about it?
Yeah, the fights are good. If I remember, Gaethje was the last one. So I was like, you have to beat this Canadian. No, he fought the guy from Spain, yeah. Oh, it was a weird. I didn't know Spain had like a second flag or whatever, but one he was.
So Ilya Taporia, he's Georgian, but he lives in Spain, so he represents both countries or whatever.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
because I was like, I swear I know my country flags, and that wasn't Spain.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. I for a minute though, once that first grapple they had, I was like, oh man, I was like, oh, my boy was winning at first, and then I was like, oh shit, but then he got out of it.
Yeah.
And then, but later on, when the guy's like eyes is shut, his left eye is shut.
Taporia's eye was shut. Yeah.
And his team was like trying to get him to keep going or whatever.
Yeah.
Or his brother. And like, oh, you can keep. I was like, man, I was thinking of Rocky right then.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. See, let me just say this, man. Like, and shout out to the Nightcap. Shout out to Derek Anderson. That's my dog. That's the OG right there. Like, if you guys have a chance, go to Derek Anderson's channel. Say that the Ninja send you, aka MMA Kreese and Vagabond. We gotta get him on the show, man. Yo, who's that?
That was Inverse Frank with a Luffy hat. Thank you for joining the chat.
Thank you for joining the chat, man.
Real quick, first one in is Crimson Law, friend of the channel. My white privilege allows me to be the first comment on the stream. Thank you for that. And then next one in was Vladimir Zuev. Says you guys got some hella hidden talent. Thank you for joining the chat. And but keep it hidden though. Definitely. Then it was Inverse Frank, and then Inverse Frank. I totally forgot. It's Atomic Purple Mods. Front of the channel.
Yeah, the other AP, you know, because we got another AP. Like, you know, I'm just letting you know right now, our AP is not liking you, man. Like, he's just saying, like, nah, I'm the real OG, though. Like, you got to change your name or something. Like, shout out to my homie, shout out to Tom and Patriot. That's my homie right there.
right. And then we got username on YouTube. What up, like? Thanks for joining the channel. And,
what's up, man?
Cooley College says, "Yo, LOL. Thank you for joining the chat." And then Inverse Frank, aka Atomic Purple Mods. Man, his what was it the other day we were talking about? He did the Frieza bit. No, it was
the Donald Trump sell thing.
He did sell one.
Yeah. No, but like, just like for the fights in general, man. Like I went 5-2. Like I only lost the 2 championship fights, but like I wasn't even mad at it, man. Like, you know, especially when Justin Gaethje finally won the lightweight belt. Like, it took him years to do it. It was awesome. So, you know, it's like one of the best. Like, it's one of the top UFC upsets. But I would say this is one of the top American sports upsets of all time. However, like that has to go down as one of the top American sports of all time. Like, you know, upsets of all time. However,
let me see if I can pull up a clip from there where I highlight if YouTube doesn't cut me off, and then even in general, the whole event, I think it was very needed because it's like it brought out a lot of American spirit. I know you got the haters out there, and there was people protesting, and another plot to kill people or whatever. Besides that nonsense, like the visuals of like the arena with the jets flying over.
Yeah, that was so good. It was awesome.
Everything from there was like the really awesome. And hold on, we can probably do the last few seconds of it. But yeah, when they called off that fight, and hopefully YouTube don't get me on this one.
Yeah,
so
you're gonna have to make it like real quick, man, or because Dana White don't play about his buddy, man. Like you.
Yeah.
It's like.
That's not a good sign for Topuria that he bailed on that takedown attempt.
Yeah.
Well, just
he got all of those.
We finished the fight. We finished the fight.
Wow.
We finished
it's almost like he's trying
This one's a little choppy.
Yeah. That's it. And that'll do it. That's it. He's gone.
I was so happy, dude. Like when Justin Gaethje won.
Gaethje is tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But he kept going that uppercut Gaethje kept doing.
Yeah.
Where he would sneak that uppercut in and catch this guy every time.
And you wanna know what's the crazy part about this, Vagabond? It's like Ilya Topuria beat the guys that beat Justin Gaethje. So you know that's
it'd be
the
like
crazy
times.
It'd be like that, man. It's like it was awesome seeing an American win in the White House in front of the president. Like it was the best. It was like some of the best fighting
right here, you
ever.
see Gaethje with the beautiful right hand. Boom, that's the one that hurt Topuria. I mean, Ilya's face is just destroyed.
Probably don't want to play too much or whatever. Like
but just the visuals with the White House in the background, and I know people are complaining, but like you had presidents in the past that had bowling tournaments at the White House.
There was a drag show.
Biden. But you can't beat this in front of the White House.
Champion of the world, Justin the highlight.
Yeah, in front of the White House, you just can't beat that.
Yeah, that's some American spirit right there. But I also left you a clip inside our inside like our DMs or whatever, so we can get to our first segment because I think it's kind of funny or whatever. Like for our first segment of what we want to talk about for our sitcoms or whatever.
Oh yeah. Let me pull that up.
Since we were talking about Donald Trump or whatever, so like
Yeah, hold on. I got the boomerang real quick. I can close that out. Toss that here. Blow this up. Rewind. And okay, so I remember this clip. So because I watched the show too. So as we know, a lot of people, everyone was on Donald Trump's everyone wanted Donald Trump in their show, their parties.
Yeah.
He was in movies or whatever. He was basically the coolest guy to have around.
Yeah.
And one side says he's racist, and then all you got people who were his friends for life start turning behind him or whatever.
Yeah.
Turning their backs on him. But here's a clip for everybody. Hold on. And should have had it ready.
Before we go too far, I've got something to tell you.
Excuse me, but I've got something to tell you first. Thank you for ruining my life.
Ashley!
What did you do?
Everybody's always blaming me for everything. Before we go too...
And that still rings true today.
It still rings true today, man. Like, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. That's our sitcom for this week, guys. So, what do you think, man? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How you feel about it? Yeah.
I say it's one of the best shows from the '90s, late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah.
I've seen about every episode. My favorite being Raphael De La Ghetto.
Raphael De La Ghetto's episode. Yeah. That one was good.
Yeah. And I think besides, I think this is the show too that's like, because besides Will Smith being on with Jazzy Jeff and just doing kind of like, okay, he's always has clean music or whatever, that your parents will let you listen to him or whatever instead of like NWA or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think without this,
sorry, like,
but this show, I think that's what blew him up, and especially back in the day, his parents don't understand that song too.
Yeah.
But that was one of my favorite ones. I could watch any episode and think it's funny or whatever. Carl, I think my favorite character is the butler, Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey's freaking amazing. Yeah. Jeffrey was the most hilarious character or whatever. But I remember somebody actually making like a actual like video of saying that Carlton is more hood than Will or whatever, and like like I don't know.
I think I've seen that video too.
Yeah. And like once he broke it down, you have to think about it. Wait a minute, Carlton is more hood than Will, like
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of stuff that Carlton went through on the show where Will just like did not go through or whatever.
Well, with Carlton, so I think what he represents, besides them being rich, is we still kind of get it today because the Dr. Umars of the world, right?
Yeah.
Which is he has everything he has to do. He has to prove how black he is compared to everybody else, right? And because basically to the regular YNs that you would say today. Basically he's not black enough for them, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why any episode with him having to prove his blackness, or it usually ends up with him winning at the end, because like, hey, it doesn't matter how rich you are, I mean, you're still black, whatever.
Yeah.
And then Anything Goes VT, thank you for joining the chat. What up, dogs? On
What's
the
up, man?
side.
What's going on?
And remember the song where they were singing to fight Mike Tyson? Oh, yeah. Carlton brought the heater off the streets, and then
Carlton had the heat, like,
and then Will was never packing iron. Yeah, and so that was the other problem, right? Where basically, of course, he does the dance or whatever that's famous or whatever that.
Yeah.
other than that, like I think the show did really good where it didn't matter who you are. You could be white, black, whatever. You can enjoy the show, and like pretty much all the shows in the '90s were like that too, right? Whether it's Full House, or
Boy Meets World.
Yeah, Family Matters.
Yeah. Well, let me say this: like, with what I liked about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is like they talked about everything in the black community, like literally everything, like from racism to like you said, proving you're not black enough to your own people or whatever. Gun violence or whatever. Like, they did pretty much every single episode, but they had they'll have even the single father one, where Will, that was the one episode where I said, like, dang, bro,
where Will meets his father and then tries to impress him, and then and that's where Avery, Uncle Phil, comes in and it's like, hey, well, just make it like I'm your father because I'm the one that's taking care of you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, pretty much or whatever. Because especially that speech he was saying, when he left him again, and you could just tell Will was hurt or whatever. He's saying he said man, I shot my first hoop without him. Yeah. I got my first honey without him. Yeah. I learned how to shave without him. I did everything without him. The hell with him. That part right there, man. That was some acting right there from Will Smith, man.
Will can act. The problem is just the sad thing now, seeing all the stuff he's going through with
Jada,
his wife. Yeah.
The demon woman that still makes him wear Tupac stuff. Now play it.
Yeah. I seen the joke where it was like Tupac escaped her.
I'm trying to see.
And Will, if you ever see this, you can always start a new family. Just go to the Philippines. No one would blame you whatsoever. Your kids are weird. So your kids are in love with Tupac, and they haven't even met him.
Now, okay, we gotta have the classic debate. Okay, which Aunt Viv? Dark skin Aunt Viv or red bone Aunt Viv?
Dark skin Aunt Viv, because I think everyone can say dark skin Aunt Viv. Yeah. Because it's like, okay, she's gone. The next season comes up, and you're like, what the fuck happened? Like, where is she?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, who are you? That's when the other person comes in.
Yeah.
And then you're just like forced to accept it the whole entire time.
No, it was hilarious. Like when they changed, they said, "Wait, Nikki, you just grown up in the last couple of seasons." And hey, did Aunt Viv just change her hair? I think so. She did, man. It's like,
yeah, I think she came back for a reunion and she had something to say about her or something. It was something with like a contract or whatever, right?
Well, also, they buried the hatchet. Her and Will, they actually talked it out or whatever. Like, it was actually the guy, the actor that played Jeffrey or whatever.
Yeah.
He was the one that had him sit down and actually talk because he's he's good friends with both of them or whatever. So he basically just said he got tired of them fighting with each other, and he just said nah, y'all guys need to sit down and y'all need to talk this out or whatever, because it's better to bury the hatchet while you guys are still alive than yeah.
Hold on, I think I got a clip for us too.
Okay.
And bear with me for a second.
There you go.
My bad.
No, you good.
biggest mysteries in TV history has got to be when the Fresh Prince of
this
Bel-Air
dude's pretty funny.
switched one of their main characters, Aunt Viv, from this actress named Janet to this actress right over here named Daphne. Janet was iconic, but the reason they switched her over to Daphne was because Janet had a problem, and her problem's name was William Smith, the star of the show. You see, even though Will and Aunt Viv got along on the show, off the show, it was a whole different ballgame. They was not friends. You see, Will was a 21-year-old star. In his words, he acted like it. Aunt Viv was a seasoned actress, and she did not take no BS. She was like her character in that regard. So these two personality types did not mix. She would tell him, look, get out your trailer. It's time to work. William would be like, excuse me, do you know who I am? And they was not cool. So here's where things start to get wicked. It's time to renew contracts. So she goes over to NBC. She said, look, I want to get paid more. People really like Aunt Viv. My character, iconic. They said, that is true. She said, so the first part, I said, I want to get paid more. They said, how about a counter offer? We pay you less and we give you less episodes on the show. She said, or how about I leave? They said, what? So they did some negotiations, NBC and Aunt Viv, and they came up with a number that fit both of them. But one day she spins the block. She comes back and NBC said, okay, so the first offer we said, we're going to pay you less and we're going to give you less episodes. That's on the table. So that's what we're going to do. She said, no, hold on. We had a conversation. Like the YouTuber just said, we came up with a number that fit both of us. They said, we changed our minds. So Aunt Viv took off. She skedaddled. She said, good luck finding an Aunt Viv that's as good as me. They said, yeah, I bet we can. Spoiler alert, they did not. Now here's where things start to get wickeder. She gets on an interview and she said, look, we couldn't come to negotiations, me and NBC, so I had to dip. William Smith, for some reason, decides to do an interview of his own. He said, look, before Aunt Viv come out here and start talking about me, I'm gonna start talking about her first. Aunt Viv left the show after she got an offer that I thought was fair. Now she's going from a lot of money to nothing. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna say it. Me and Aunt Viv was arguing behind the scenes. Will's manager was probably sitting in the background going, why would he say that? Will said, yeah, and another thing, she was just hard for me to work with. Damn, the worst thing he could say about Aunt Viv, calling a black woman in Hollywood, a dark-skinned black woman at that, difficult to work with, her career took a nosedive. Aunt Viv sees it, she said, okay, bet, spin back the interview. The interview cameras rush over. She said, okay, I forgot to add this part of my first interview. Since Will want to talk, I'm gonna talk too. I wanted to keep it PG and just talk about NBC, but I believe that it's Will Smith's fault that I got fired because I had an offer, right? We had a pretty good offer. Then all of a sudden they want to give me some terrible offer. Me and Will Smith not getting along, he the star. Do the math in your head. And the two stopped speaking for 27 years until a few years back, Will and Janet Hubert, Aunt Viv, reunited and hashed it out like a couple of grown-ups. Will sincerely apologized to her saying, look, he was 21, he was acting an ass. She said, I blame you. No, I'm getting carried away. She didn't exactly say that. She said, look, you honestly ruined my career with the words that you was spouting out, the nonsense. He said, I don't think he was expecting that after he just apologized. So he said, girl, I know, my bad. He said, I didn't know my words would affect you like that, honestly. She told him, you know what? I accept your apology. She comes out and says she was in an abusive relationship, so she was going through a lot in life. So she apologizes to Will for how she may have acted on set as well. And the two hug it out and they still remain friends to this day. Now, one of the biggest...
That's good.
27 years.
Yeah. But I know for sure Jeffrey was the one that set it up though. Because he like I said, he's both friends with both of them and everything, and he basically just said you guys are both too old for this and I'm too old for this. Y'all need to figure it out. That's the real homie right there,
Yeah. Cannons to the left of them. Yeah. Cannons to the right of them. Belly and thunder.
No, one of my favorite moments is when Uncle Phil was walking and then freaking Will says earthquake.
Yeah. And real quick, okay, getting sassed by the butler and his own wife. Yeah. And then poor Williams as anything goes. First bot of the night on Twitch side says AI viewers on streamboo.com. Do not go there, folks. And then no guilt on Will. If she had I won't take BS on set, then she's difficult to work with. Get to stepping. I mean, and again, the show had to go on, so I mean, they found the replacement. As an audience, you're like, what the fuck? And then
it's I guess we accept you. I mean, it's just the same way with Harriet with Family Matters or whatever. It's when they switched her, literally the last 2 or 3 episodes, everybody said, "Who's this woman?" Or whatever, But I was just gonna say, before we move on, I mean, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is that one show, that staple show that brought everybody together or whatever. Once again, you had a a rich black family that
What's up, my you know what? You could say it, Sophie.
It's okay, Sophie, you can say it.
Thank you for the chat.
It's part of your culture.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, like, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is that, it's a black family, that people can relate with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, I mean, they were not a black family. They were just a family. You had the dad that was a judge. You had a mom that was a lawyer or whatever. Carlton. Even though he was considered like not black enough or whatever, Carlton was smart and everything, and like he will even tell Will how he felt like when Will was being too much or whatever. Like because sometimes Will did have that self entitlement of I'm better. Like he thinks Carlton thinks he's better than him when it is really the opposite. Sometimes Will would think he was better than Carlton or whatever most of the time.
And then the other thing too is Will was also like pretty much the jock at the school they were at.
Yeah.
And then real quick, A Serious Man says Fresh Prince, and Big Dog Jake says like the stream nerds. Kreese looking fresh with the trim, getting ready for beach body season.
Oh yeah, man. Been hitting the gym, baby. Appreciate it. Thanks, Jake. Oh man. But yeah, man. Like that's the show right there. Like, and also, come on, man. Like, my girl Hillary.
Oh man, the Jason Momoa, you lucky son of a bitch.
It's like, yeah, like Hillary. Oh.
Okay, like he's like, man, I grew up having a crush on her. And he's like, when I...
Oh, no, that's Lisa Bonet that Jason Momoa went out with. Yeah, that's some Cosby show. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm tripping.
Nah, Hillary Banks, like that. Yeah. Like I met Hillary Banks. I met the actress that did Hillary, and like I also met the actress that did the first Aunt Viv at a convention at Bell County or whatever. They're the two most sweetest people ever. But yeah, Hillary was mine, man. Like I love that light skin.
I was tripping, but yeah, she was also wasn't she in Class Act as well?
I know she was in House Party or whatever.
Oh yeah. House Party. She was in some other films with Kid.
Yeah, she was in
Class Act's my favorite one.
Yeah. Yeah, she was cool. Yeah, she was cool or whatever. But yeah. But
and Lieutenant Garantina says evening to Runaway Vagabond and MMA Kreese. Thank you for joining the chat.
What's up, man? So I guess we can transition sort of because it's gonna be in our one segment because we have a little bit of sad news before we get into our main segment. The voice actress for Lilo and Stitch passed away or whatever, like today, and of course she's like part of the she did some voice acting for Disney or whatever. But before we get into like our subject that we're gonna do next, how do you feel about that, man? Like when we looked it up.
Yeah, so I looked it up. So her partner confirmed it today. Basically, what happened was she had meningitis and an infection in her blood, which caused her to have septic issues, which led to her body shutting down. And then she was apparently hospitalized earlier in the month for malnutrition. So no further information has been revealed at the time, but we will share more updates when it comes in. And she was also one of the girls. She was the girl in the ring, as well.
Yeah.
And let me share this. Yeah. So yeah, it's real sad news, honestly.
Yeah. Especially like if you grew up watching the movie Lilo and Stitch or whatever.
Yeah, like for me, I didn't care to watch Lilo and Stitch as much as other people did. I seen it probably Lilo and Stitch probably like 1 or 2 times. other than that, so like, I think by the time it came out, I was kind of out of the Disney movies type of stuff mostly.
Yeah.
Um, but like,
She is pretty though.
Yeah, 35. Let's see. I wonder if she was. I know she had some other roles too.
Probably have to look up her filmography or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so she was widely recognized as the portrayal of Samara Morgan in The Ring, as well as the leading voice in Lilo and Stitch and Chihiro. Oh, she was the English voice for Chihiro in Spirited Away.
Oh, okay, that was her. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And she also played as Samantha in Donnie Darko. Oh shit! Among her career and achievements, she won a Young Artist Award for Lilo and Stitch.
Man, that's crazy, dude. She died so young, man.
Yeah.
35 years old, man. So it was no drugs or anything. Like she didn't like overdose or anything like that. She just died for natural causes. So you know.
Yeah. And yeah, just 35.
She's a little pretty young thing. Shout out to my man Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh man, but like, so let's get into like our like the quote unquote the great debate, or like a nice segment, like, you know. All right, this segment, you know, we might lose some people. We might lose some people, but you know,
Okay.
which was the better station? And this can be a forever debate or whatever, but you know. I mean, the real people know that Cartoon Network is the best one. But if you want to say Nickelodeon, I feel sad for you, or whatever, because everybody knows that Cartoon Network is the best.
Okay, so I watched both of them. So but I won't forget WB or for me the most superior one of all of them was Fox Kids when they originally started.
But we're talking about like
Yeah.
the two
between
ones.
the two, between Nickelodeon and
Cartoon
it's a
Network.
hard one for me, honestly, because like
It ain't a hard one for me.
well, okay, because the early, like, I was a big Ren and Stimpy fan, right? And that, a lot of my humor is because of Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
And so the I think if you're talking about early 90s, I think it would have been Nickelodeon for me, because Doug, All Real Monsters, you know, Rocco's Modern Life, and like and of course Ren and Stimpy, one of my favorite shows of all time. And then especially the episode of Space Madness. I rewatched the Space Madness episode so much. I got the DVD of the uncensored version of it or whatever too.
Man.
But at the same time, I think Cartoon Network for me
Had the hits, man. They had the hits. They had the hits.
I think Cartoon Network would have changed. Okay, it depends on the time period, right? So once Cartoon Network started getting cartoons, where they were giving like the leeway for a bunch of new creators, like even Seth MacFarlane had his show before there was a Family Guy. He had like his own version of Peter and the dog or whatever. And then Mike Lewinog, and I think once that era came in,
on the island,
like Sheep in the Big City and all those, then I would say Cartoon Network at that time period.
I mean,
but then Nickelodeon has that heavy hitter for me, which is Invader Zim. Once that came out, and then you got the books of Johnny the Homicidal. I mean, I know the Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Listen, man, like I'm just gonna end it right there. No, listen, I'm gonna tell you why Cartoon Network was superior. It don't matter what era it is or wherever. Everybody knows they had the cow and chicken. We had two stupid dogs. We have the Powerpuff Girls. We had Samurai Jack, bro. Like, what are we talking about? It ain't even close. What do you mean? Like, you know, listen.
And then Crimson Logs, the Cartoon Network had regular show and Clone Wars, and then, But I know it depends. I like both of them.
I like both
like
of
I
them
said,
too.
it's a
But
hard
we already
choice.
know ain't no hard choice for me. Like I'm gonna tell you straight up, Cartoon Network was the station. Okay, it had all the hits. It had all the hits. It had all the good stuff. What are we talking
Yeah.
about? I mean, listen. Don't get me wrong. Like Hey Arnold, that's cool. I love Hey Arnold. I like Rocket Power. I liked it. All Real Monsters. I love Doug or whatever. But come on, man. Like you telling me it's better than Johnny Bravo? You tell me better than Cow and Chicken?
Okay, hold on. To be fair,
You tell me he's better than Courage the Cowardly Dog? Like
no. To be fair, I also had a crush on a lot of the Nickelodeon stars at the time, especially Summer Sanders from Figure It Out. You ever seen Figure It Out?
Figure It Out. Like no, see that shows you that shows you that Nickelodeon ain't got all the good shows. If I can't remember it, then I'm just saying if we're going based off a cartoon bar for bar, like Cartoon Network had all the hits. It's not even close. However,
Okay, hold on.
do you remember I Am Weasel? You don't remember that? Like
Yeah.
I Am Weasel.
I do. So Weasel, friend of the channel. Every time I see him, I was like, oh, I always say I think I am Weasel. But again, it's a hard choice for me. D-Day Dire Wolf says Cartoon Network.
Thank
I'm
you.
kind of like both of them. I like both of them, honestly.
I like both of them too, but we know who's the better one. It's like you have to there is when your parent says, "Oh, I can't choose." It's like choosing your children. It is easy for me. Cartoon Network is the better kid. All right, he's going places or whatever.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is Figure It Out.
Yeah. In a few seconds, these celebrity panelists will try to uncover some highly unusual secrets. So if you want to guess along with the panel, cover your ears and close your eyes. Here comes our first secret now.
Hi, I'm Cassie Winslow from Wisconsin, and I invented edible chocolate.
No. Let me fast forward before we get hit.
Yeah.
So let me get when they introduce the host, Summer Sanders.
Now here's your host, Summer Sanders.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much, and welcome to Figure It Out. Panelists, what's going on over there?
Mexican food. And Olympic gold medalist swimmer.
Okay.
That's all right. Michelle, I've been wondering, what's it like sitting in between Phil and Danny? It's a rough job, isn't it?
It's very interesting.
The fact that you gotta bring up live action to the cartoon on the cartoon to cartoon debate just already means that it's already it ain't hidden, dog.
Okay. I will say this: if we're talking straight cartoons, then Cartoon Network.
That's what I'm saying. It's I'm looking at cartoon wise or whatever, because that's what most of us were looking at or whatever. I mean, of course, Nickelodeon probably had a little bit more variety because of the live action stuff or whatever. Because of you had all that. You had the Brothers Garcia.
Well, Nickelodeon started off with live action first.
Yeah.
The first cartoon they actually got was Doug.
Yeah.
And then later on the Rugrats and stuff. But
Yeah.
but they had Salute Your Shorts, Pete and Pete's eventually.
Yeah.
Then they had all the game shows like
Ghost Rider, they had Ghost Rider or whatever on there or whatever. So I'm just saying, man, listen, if we're going based off of cartoons, because I know there's a lot of people that love Nickelodeon, but they won't just admit that Cartoon Network had the better better lineups.
Shout out to King Style 40. Thanks for joining the chat.
Yeah.
So I mean, it depends. I mean, I was able to catch mostly everything.
Yeah.
So
hey, you want to know why I also picked Cartoon Network at the end when it came to, if we're talking strictly cartoons, it goes back down to the variety thing or whatever.
Yeah.
It's because it was owned Cartoon Network was owned by the Turners or whatever, so they had all that all those Hanna-Barbera cartoons from Looney Tunes, Flintstones, Scooby-Doo, all of that, and then like they had they started bringing new creatives to do like the Johnny Bravos, like the
that was from the cartoons.
Yeah,
and that's when we're like, hey, we're gonna just start picking shows from there. So Johnny Bravo, Kids Next Door came from that.
Original content or whatever. Like that's what came over there or whatever. But also like as soon as they they got the
happened to Robot Jones.
Yeah. But I was gonna say this, like, because the TED Network and Warner Brothers are like good with each other or whatever, that they have like the DC catalog, so like you're gonna get like a lot of the DC shows on there. But also why I just say that like it would have never been in a competition if you add Toonami and Adult Swim onto Cartoon Network too, like Nickelodeon will lose. Like it's not even close. It's not close. That's what I'm just saying. It's like, if we're going bar for bar or whatever, like Cartoon Network was the #1 kids TV show, like network, like, and it wasn't even close. However, dude, I'm gonna tell you how cold Cartoon Network was. Cartoon Network did like the most like gangsterous thing ever.
I already know what you're talking about.
What?
They paid for commercials on Nickelodeon. With Ed and Eddie, like, we're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, like they pulled a death row, bro. He's like, you guys don't got enough love for the Cartoon Network. You guys got love for Cartoon Network. You like, man, nah. You guys need to come to the Cartoon Network. You know where cartoons is at, like.
Okay, hold on. I actually got it right here.
Oh man.
Yeah, I remember when it came on too. I was like, oh, this shit.
That's this man, like. But then again, like SpongeBob, like I think SpongeBob and them made like a joke saying like what is bigger than 2433.
Hurry up! We're not even supposed to be on this channel.
Cartoon Network is. Oh, hey, pretty mama.
Johnny! Oh, Cartoon Network's got this thing right. It's called Cartoon Fridays, and we're on it. Hurry up! Okay! These are our shows. All your favorite cartoons back to back with a new episode every Friday. They're on Fridays at 7 over on Cartoon Network. You might like to switch over there now.
Somebody's coming!
We'll see you over there.
Hey!
Oh, dear.
Okay, I will give it to Cartoon Network because the other thing that was the jam, it was the music videos they would have as commercials, like when instead of having regular commercials.
They got a gorilla for sale. Gorilla.
That one. Then even the little shorts they would do where Droopy didn't get paid for his coffee. He was chasing the guy down the whole entire time, and then the Jabberjaw one was also my favorite.
Jabberjaw, yeah, that one's a good one. Like, I did like the Josie and Pussycats one or whatever. Like, they were going through the eras of Josie's and the Pussycats or whatever. Like, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Who knows? Let me see if I can find the Jabberjaw.
Got a gorilla for sale. You got a gorilla for sale.
We might be able to play it without getting hit, hopefully. Okay, and then Megan's XLR. I know we can play that one for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's called Cartoon Network Groovies.
Yeah.
And the Jabberjaw one. Well, okay, I think they do hit people, so let me see.
Me and my friends get no respect. What does Scooby do that we neglect? We be putting all our foes in check, but me and my friends get no respect. So what? Who cares? We're doing it how we like. I'm singing into my mic, a special underwater mic. Who's gonna save the world? Who's gonna save the days? Who may have crackers feeling eerie?
Like that shit was banging, and King Style says, yeah, OG Cartoon Network was the throwaway channel for cartoons. I mean, in a good way. And then they had Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, Cow and Chicken, Ed and Eddie. Oh, did you remember the episode where they did an episode of Dexter's Laboratory where some kid wrote this whole story and they just made a whole episode out of it with his drawings?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. Or like the episode where like they were cussing. I thought that was hilarious. Like that episode got banned, I think.
I don't know. I think I've seen that episode many times before it got banned or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's like the same thing with the when Pokemon. I have the VHS tape with the Pokemon with the Twin Towers and with the Tentacruel episode.
Wow. That's crazy.
Like, they didn't know. I mean, like, just saying.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember that one.
Kill a gorilla for sale.
Got it.
We got a gorilla for
Gorilla
sale.
for sale. Got a gorilla for sale.
We got a gorilla for
Gorilla
sale.
for
We got a gorilla for sale.
sale.
Buy him, take him, try him. We got a gorilla for sale. McGill a gorilla for sale. We got a gorilla for sale. McGill a gorilla for sale.
Hey.
We got a gorilla for sale. McGill a gorilla for sale. Don't you want a gorilla you could call your own? A little gorilla be with you when you're all alone. We got a gorilla for sale. McGill a gorilla for sale.
Man.
We got a gorilla for
That was dope, man. Yeah, like that, like that's why I just said, like, you know, Cartoon Network, like, you know, like it had like a great production, man. Like they cared about what they put on there, man. But like, you know, when it started to go down the wire, when they started to like put live action like shows on there, I was like, nah, what is this?
Yeah,
bro?
what was that show? Yeah, I can't remember the name. It was something with the. Like, after Camp Laszlo, it was some show with a kid in middle school or some shit. I can't remember. I think they were trying to combat Nickelodeon's Ned's Declassified. That's what I think. I'm trying to remember the show, but I can't remember the name.
Yeah. Yeah, if we was okay, if you was to add the live action shows to Nickelodeon, I mean, if you gave like if we were just not talking about cartoons or whatever, and you added the live action stuff, then it's more competitive or whatever. Like, you know, it's more competitive or whatever. That's what I was saying.
Well, I think okay. I'll say this: live action Nickelodeon takes it.
Yeah.
But cartoon wise, then it would be Cartoon Network because again, they do got more variety compared to Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Like Nickelodeon had their hit shows, but it wasn't like Cartoon Network made it to a point where it was like, all right, let's see what we can get a big Ross caster of whatever we can get.
Yeah. I mean, like Cartoon Network used to do a lot of experimental stuff too. It's like they'll like if it was a TV show that they thought it might be good or whatever, they'll put it on cartoons, man, and see where it goes or whatever. So, you know,
because I think the Courage the Cowardly Dog one was the two chickens from outer space.
Yeah,
and then MMA Kreese, yeah, cartoon groovies were cool. Whether it was pre-internet AMV real music or real music for Cartoon Network,
yeah, man. Before you we even had like the internet where you can just make the AMVs or whatever. You had like Cartoon Network doing that, man. Like, you know, and that's why I love like Toonami too, because they were like, if you want to know who gave us the original AMVs, that was Toonami, man. Like, you know, like with the gorillas and stuff like that, and Daft Punk or whatever. Like they'll like Toonami had a lot of stuff, man. Like growing up or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially, I love their motivational videos too. A boy becomes a man.
yeah, for Toonami.
Yeah.
And then plus the action cartoons. I again, like for me, because Johnny Quest and all those were my favorites or whatever, and then the Herculoids and Thundar the Barbarian.
Yeah, for sure.
And Danger Island with the banana splits.
Hey, like, did you hear about don't mean to switch up the subject, but did you hear about that new movie that's been banned in Germany? I think it's called Citizens what is it called? Hold on.
Okay, and then D-Day Dare Wolf says, Tsunami is where I first heard of Daft Punk.
Yeah. Citizens Vigilant. Yeah, Citizens Vigilant. That's what it's called or whatever. Like it is about a man. It is about a man that's like taking out foreigners or whatever. Like people that are illegals that are coming inside his country or whatever.
Oh, what's it called again? I never heard of it. What was it?
It's called Citizens Vigilant.
Okay, hold on. No, I haven't heard of it at all.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out or whatever this week or wherever.
Okay. Yeah, I'm behind on a lot of the movie stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
I mainly just watch anime.
Yeah.
But, okay, I did find a trailer for it, so we could probably play that.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty fun. Like when I found out what the concept was, I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, perfect timing. That's right.
The truth is this. You are all being used.
The vigilante citizen is delivering a brand of justice that some believe the authorities have failed to provide.
No, this was
targeting
banned in
both
Germany.
criminals.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, the problem with Germany, I'm sorry for people that live there, that, like, they gone too soft ever after World War II.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, like, you can't have fun. You can't make certain jokes or whatever about Funny Mustache Man, at least. But, like, come on, like, kind of get a little bit of dark humor.
Yeah, for sure.
And those in power accused of allowing crime to flourish unchecked.
Yeah, this
There's been
dude
a
is
lot
like
said
just
about you,
killing
so I thought you
illegals
should
or
hear
whatever.
directly from me. I'm here to help you take that control back.
Yeah.
The state, court, police.
And then pause it because Ghost of Mama Susan.
Yeah.
King Style says they had Linkin Park skin for Gundam Wing on Toonami and other countries for Cartoon Network. Yeah,
nice, man.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Gundam Wing, I wouldn't be into Gundam.
Yeah.
Thanks to Toonami, honestly. And then D-Day Dire Wolf says that's Europe in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the UK. Like, you get arrested for getting stabbed.
You got too many. I mean, literally, I be telling my friends in the UK, like your jihad is like taking over your whole entire country, man.
No, I was in because I stream with a lot of guys in the UK, and I had a back and forth behind stage because they wanted to debate me on gun laws and like why America has too many guns. And I was like, we need it so we don't become
like you. You got a radical Islam like taking over your whole entire island.
The problem they have is like they rely too much on their police force. So one of them was saying, "Oh yeah, you can just call the police." I was like, "If something's going wrong," I was like, "What if you're in immediate danger?" And she's like, "You just gotta wait." And I'm like,
5 hours. 5 hours.
So I gave him the example like where I'm at. If I call 911. Sometimes I'm not seeing an officer show up for like a whole hour later, right? Like, so what I'm supposed to do, just sit there like a sitting duck, or I can have a firearm and do something to protect myself.
Yeah.
So, but that's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah.
So you think that they've failed you, but they haven't.
They're trying to make
No, they
internet
only
access
exist
illegal for 16-year-olds
to control
under
you.
Yeah, I heard about that.
AKA pedal Scott. Yeah.
Justice.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's so backwards. Like, okay, yeah, you can protect kids. There's so many things you could do. There's parental controls are out there. Are the parental controls perfect? No. But you got to just do your due diligence as a parent and stop letting the government
take care of you.
And the government, the only reason why the government wants to be the parent is so they can actually parent you instead of your kid. And you know, like the mere fact that they can have, oh well, you don't have to tell your don't tell the parents of the kids transgender or whatever, right? Like keep that away from parents. You want that government in control. That's the most retarded thing ever. And then A Serious Man says sometimes just having a firearm prevents things from happening. That's the case too. Like here in Georgia, there's a place called Kennesaw, Georgia. And what they did to help make crime go down, they made a law to where every homeowner, it's not an enforced law, I'm just saying, but the law in that county is every homeowner has to have a firearm, right? So if you're going to go break into a house, don't do it in Kennesaw because you're taking a chance. So
like over here in Texas, this is stand your ground law or whatever.
Same here in Georgia. But like, when Kennesaw, Georgia enacted that law, the crime rate in that whole entire area went down. Like, and this is back in like the 60s or 50s when they put it in there. Again, it's not of course police ain't going out. Well, I'm just saying it's not enforced where like they're knocking on your door. Hello, sir. Do you have a firearm in your house? Just making sure you're following the law, or whatever. Like, but if you're going to rob a house or whatever, you're least likely to go do it in that area. And D-Day Dire Wolf says based.
Let's get some fresh blood. You walk down the street and you get stabbed or robbed.
He's a real hero. We need more guys like this.
What is your
They're
country
already making excuses for
Our
this
current
movie,
system
saying
is
like
failing to protect our citizens.
they're saying that this is a Yahtzee propaganda.
He's playing with us.
What if every
Okay, but you know what the funny part about this is? For the person whoever made this subject up must mean it's been happening. It just proves it's been happening for a long time in Europe, right? That someone is like, all right, let's make a movie about it. And look what just happened in the past couple weeks,
I mean,
thing they ever taught.
the director Armie Hammer or whatever, like, he said that his movie is getting banned because, like, it's telling the truth of what's going on in Europe. Like, the migrants are like, taking over or whatever, and like this, like the people, this movie can probably make the other Europeans start thinking about like taking their stuff back or whatever. I mean, but
it needs to.
It was utter nonsense.
I'm down to watch this movie.
You can change history.
I'm down to support it.
$8 Tuesday, baby. So, but that's how. I don't know, man. It's a difficult situation, but the Europeans got to just stand up for themselves and go ahead and take over. I mean, protect themselves at all costs.
But it's speaking of protecting yourselves or standing up for yourselves. A debate happened, which was between Andrew Wilson. I've been watching a lot of his videos. I watch him live pretty much all the time. And then basically, so we talked about the Carmelo Anthony case last week, right? So basically, the debate was a whole panel of black folks versus Andrew Wilson, and one of the guys was hoping that one day he gets to be on Fresh and Fit, which I don't think is ever going to happen since he kicked off Myron Gaines because not only did they try to gang up on Andrew Wilson, but Andrew Wilson was wiping the floor with him. They made rules, which I saw, which was, hey, we're not going to be racist towards white people and a bunch of other stuff, and vice versa. They broke that rule, and then Myron Gaines asked to be on, so Andrew Wilson sent the link, and they said, "Yeah, bring him on." Then they tried to do a gotcha to Myron Gaines, and Myron Gaines was like, "You know what? I ain't gonna play your fucking game." So he just went off on them, and they kicked both Andrew Wilson and Myron Gaines off. So I thought it was a little funny. And then real quick, A Serious Man says, "When you put vinegar in your arm and Hammer movie, you got a reaction." And so we'll play that real quick. Let's see, hold on. I got okay, we'll play since I know Kreese, you're limited on time, so we'll play first from Andrew Wilson's perspective, and then we'll go on to when Myron Gaines came on.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I got so many tabs open.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 1 versus 7.
Carmelo Anthony was convicted to 35 years. Now he's doing an appeal. My question is, was 35 years too much? I'm going to start with Andrew, and then we fill in. Go ahead, Andrew.
No, not only what
This guy's just retarded. Like, if anyone that listens to him, her, and this guy is absolutely, this guy just hates white people. And so
wasn't too much. I think the death penalty is appropriate for a case like
Like
this.
Ali and
So,
Fatty try
in
to
my
keep
opinion,
it civil, but like they just love the
an innocent
chaos. It
person
just gets
in
them
the heart
monetized or
of
whatever. Like
most
I've seen these
that
guys
generally leads
videos
to,
before or
at
whatever.
least it used to.
It was my
whole
first time
nation
seeing
to
them.
the chair, and that's what I think should have happened personally. But at least life in prison at a minimum.
But
right now, he
we're
can
not going
serve
to play the
15
whole
years and he's
thing.
out.
But I do recommend to check it out, and then but we're going to get to hold on. It's just the way EV Mux works, is that so it does that spinning ball thing. Hold on, folks. Let me take
Hard. Would you try to convince me that you didn't mean to kill him when you were stabbing him in the heart?
I honestly think that the boy was stupid. I think that it's ridiculous. I don't think that he should have got off. I think that
King Riches.
but I don't think that he
I talked to King Riches before or whatever.
If you pull out a nut and
Like
somebody in the heart, dude. Yes, that's premeditated.
King Riches, like he
the smaller guy, and
like he like
I think there's something wrong with him. I'm sorry.
King Riches.
Go ahead.
like,
I'm gonna say
seriously, like don't do that, innit?
I'm not gonna say that he's
So, like,
not
basically,
he's not stupid or whatever. Like he like
Let's go.
depending on like there's some things that I'll agree with them on, and then there's some stuff that I'm not agree with them on or whatever. So you know, so like he's pretty fair most of the time when I be hearing him or whatever. But yeah, like you know, King Riches, like he's funny dog.
Oh well, from this thing I have a bad impression of him. I'm sorry. So
One mic and then interrupted. King Riches, and then when he lands, Andrew Wilson.
Don't do that, because
No, King, I'm here to moderate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Finish your statement. And
King
then
Riches is
afterwards,
like
and
out
we
there,
move to the
man.
bottom.
Like
as I was saying, like at the end of the day, like we wasn't there, you wasn't there. You don't know what was said. You don't know the temperature that or you don't know what was going on. All you know is that, and all you're going off of is that he's away. And I understand that. But you're saying that he.
hold on, we're gonna get to this goat guy because one of the rules was don't be racist even towards white people, and we're fast forward.
yeah, Ali tries to keep the peace or whatever, and like Fatty, like sometimes he like you know he like tries to make it chaotic or whatever. So you know.
Oh yeah, Fatty was instigating things.
Yeah, Fatty likes to instigate stuff or whatever. Like you know.
But this guy here is absolutely insane. And hold on.
Wait, first of all, you say it's an inadequate defense, but you give no examples of how the defense was inadequate. You just say that it was. assertions that are made without evidence can be dismissed without evidence, and you provided none. You didn't even provide a single example of how the defense itself was inadequate. Hang on. I didn't interrupt you once. Just let me say
it's
my
fine.
piece.
Let him land, and then you got it.
And then I promise I'll let you say whatever you need to, right?
Yeah,
so
he starts cussing out Andrew like it's because you're a white boy and all this other stuff.
My adamant defense is here. So you didn't provide any adequate or any examples of inadequate defense. That's the first thing. The second thing is when you're talking about self-defense itself, you say he put his hands on him. You do realize that in most states you have some sort of escalation policy which occurs, which means that you have to have some sort of clear and present danger to your life. Mello Anthony himself and the witnesses there seem to think that that was not the case at all, that it did not justify pulling out a folding knife and shooting him in the chest. If I were to say that he pulled out a gun and shot him in the chest after it was the case that he got shoved, would you say that that was equally justified?
The laws need to demonstrate what actually happened, again, which is a young man who sat there and was aggressed by another young man responded to being pushed. And so those examples you're looking for, one of them would be this idea that Carmelo called all of them, but when he was questioned on cross-examination, that wasn't in any 2025 reporting. There is nothing that denoted that
And have you caught up on the case at all or no?
Well, like it's just like I said last week. I know it's unpopular. I still am in the notion of you shouldn't touch nobody, like, cause like then you get things like this or whatever. Like I still have my same point of like you know I don't believe you should touch anybody or whatever. Like, you know, I don't think and also I still believe it's like mostly the teacher's fault out of all of this because he didn't go handle it as an adult or whatever. Like I'm still gonna have those things from what you were telling me or whatever, and about like, you know, I was like re-listening to like our last pod or whatever, and I still have my same things of I don't think old boy need to touch him or whatever. Like, you know, they need like the adults should have been there to like handle it, but also Carmelo should not stab. The push is not, in my opinion, it's not enough to stab somebody. All right, like, you know, I don't think you need to stab somebody because somebody pushed you. Now, if the kid kept on pushing him, then I will have to say you have to do what you have to do or whatever. But for me personally or whatever, I'm in the notion of you just don't touch nobody because you get like those type of situations or whatever of what we got. Like we're literally kind of arguing on that like this type of thing where people are like, you know, are having that problem of, is it justified to kill somebody because they pushed you, or shouldn't the person not touch them? Like we're going back and forth on it, and I'm just saying of if nobody didn't touch anybody at all, and also if the teacher would have been not be lazy or whatever and just go handle it as an adult or whatever, like that young man would probably most likely still be alive today. That's just me and everything. I know that's the most unpopular opinion on this thing, but you know, that's just how I see it from what the information that you guys gave me or whatever, you know. So
yeah. And then D-Day Direwolf says push equals stabbing is still retarded.
Yeah.
And then so let me get, I think this is the part where the guy starts getting a hinge to Andrew Wilson.
Yeah.
This is on their inconsistencies. So I know he does not want that to happen because it benefits him in terms of the outcome. But there are multiple inconsistencies. For example, another would be one saying he was pushed with one hand, another saying he was pushed with two. One saying it was a light tap, another saying it was a direct shove. Because you have these inconsistencies that were not dealt with by the defense, I am well within my intellectual reasoning to say that that's inadequate as a defense. What is he talking about?
It's really funny here because what you're saying is actually self-contradictory. It's P and not P. The defense was inadequate because they didn't point all these things out. And then it turns out they did point all these things out. The jury just didn't believe them. So how could that be the defense being inadequate? In fact, it would be the opposite. The defense is adequately making the exact same defenses that you would make based on the sworn witness testimony and the inconsistencies you see. So how's the defense being inadequate again, dude?
Because again, these arguments that we're making about that one state think from a defense standpoint, I am. So as you have identified these multiple inconsistencies, you don't take out
Yeah.
for the other side.
That is
On the
true.
side of the defense,
Yeah.
I'm not done.
Yeah, go
On
ahead.
the side of the defense, you want them to
This shit,
challenge this.
I'm trying to get to the part.
Would have automatically known
Yeah.
to call them up. What is it that you're not understanding about further
Because
expounding?
they already did that.
You ready for this? You look even more beautiful.
It might, because this don't have the whole video.
That's because you didn't call the witnesses. First, you said they didn't even question them about
Okay,
this.
we'll
They
probably
did.
get the
The second
Myron
thing you
game
said
part.
they didn't
Don't
tell
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Don't
The
lie
second
on
thing
me.
you said
Don't lie
was
on
that
me.
when it was the case that they didn't really ask many questions about it. That wasn't true either. It was just done under cross-exam. Your entire case here for inadequate defenses, they
Right.
should have recalled witnesses for the same.
Okay, yeah, I think he cuts it off before that. So
Yeah.
well, basically, what happens is the guy starts getting unhinged. It's like it's
Yeah.
just a white boy. White boys shouldn't touch black people. Blah blah blah. And so then,
I'm in the camp. I'm like I said, I'm in the camp of don't touch nobody at all because you just don't know what that person or someone got or whatever. Like when I say that I'm always gonna go from a martial arts standpoint of like height or flight or whatever. Like I am in the notion of like I don't touch nobody first or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause, man, people are crazy, bro. Like, people will pull something out on you and like get you killed and stuff, dog. Like,
well, I get that. What I'm saying is like for me, because I like if the person was like, "Hey, we need to get this person out of our space with the rest of us."
Yeah.
I could see there being some type of pushing, like, "Hey," or someone touching the other person. Oh,
Yeah.
kind of like a bouncer, like, "Hey, you need to get out." And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like a forceful push.
Yeah.
And Crimson Law says, "I don't think you can responsibly expect to be stabbed for a push. That's really unfair as an assumption." Yeah, and then you don't touch no one. So I guess the way I look at it is,
Yeah.
if you were a bouncer at a club and your job was to like, hey, you have to, someone's unruly, you do kind of have to touch them and get them.
Yeah, well, if you're a bouncer, like I'm saying, like if you're a bouncer, that's what you get paid for, or whatever. We're talking about we're talking about kids right here. Like once again, from what you guys have told me and everything, when you told me the moment when you told me that the teacher told that young man to go handle it, that's where the teacher messed up. Like I'm blaming more the teacher on this situation more than anything, whatever. Like, cause like like you don't like you're the adult, you need to go handle it, or whatever. Cause there's a nine times out of chances or whatever. Like most kids are not gonna listen to other kids. You should know that. Like like I could have told you that and everything. Like So yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. Is like the moment you guys told me, oh yeah, the teacher said, oh yeah, go handle it, go take care of him, or whatever. No, you need to go handle it and everything. You're the teacher, or whatever. You're the adult, or whatever. So that's one point that I'm not budging on and everything. Like the adult should have went to go handle that situation. Like there's no excuses for that, or whatever. Like but yeah, he should not be stabbed for it either. Like
Yeah.
All right, is this the Myron Gaines stuff? The Myron Gaines?
I'm taking these to public perception and to common sense.
So-
Myron might not be.
Yeah,
Let me
they
finish.
start chipping
Myron
out.
might not
Yeah.
be a hypocrite based on the definition. Myron
So-
might not be contradicting himself.
They try to do a
based
gotcha
on
of Myron
numbers.
Gaines,
No, it's
and
fine.
Myron gets tired of it.
No, but
He's wrong
it's
by the
fine.
definition.
No, fantastic, but it's fine because I don't want to get on the game
Daddy
of
making another
semantics.
point.
Let me finish,
So-
please. I care about the fact that Myron held other people to a standard that he.
You still wear Averex in 2026. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Myron, you are on YouTube, Myron. Come on, man. Myron,
Yo, this dude's talking crazy to me, man. This dude,
No,
who the fuck is this
Myron,
guy?
but you see, you are on Myron.
Who's this guy?
No, Myron,
Oh, yeah, so
respectfully.
the
You know
goat
that you are on
guy,
YouTube.
that's what it
Y'all
costs.
got it.
There's no standard he's holding other people to other than the standard he himself still believes, even if he violated the standard. Do you fucking understand that?
This dude is still. He's too fucking to understand it. Like, here's the thing, Andrew. These people are low IQ, bro. Like, yo, dude, did I stab somebody in the fucking chest? Did I punch anybody? I didn't do it. Okay, so to say one thing, Let me finish what I'm saying, bro.
Let him finish.
Okay, I don't know why this guy's jumping in here. This conversation doesn't concern him. Again, like I said before, I don't give a fuck what you like. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, friends,
Shut the fuck
it's
up.
the last time I'm saying, let the person that is talking
Hey, 2026, shut the fuck up.
Myron, you are on YouTube, Myron. Come on, man. Myron,
Yo, this dude's talking crazy to me, man. This dude, who the fuck is this guy?
You see, you are on Myron.
Who's this guy?
No, Myron, respectfully. You know that you are on YouTube. There's
I'm on YouTube too. I'm on YouTube too.
Myron, there's 13 people literally streaming on YouTube, 13,000.
I'm on YouTube too. I'm on YouTube as well.
Myron, but come on, man. You know the TOS. Don't do that.
Okay, well, he started with me. So it is what it is. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying is this. I'm not the one shooting people. I'm not the one stabbing anybody. I said something, but that doesn't mean that I'm actually doing it. So again, you're sitting here saying like, oh, look, you're being a hypocrite, blah, blah. Am I running around attacking people? No. Am I stabbing people in the chest? No. Am I shooting people? No. So it's not the same whatsoever. And then again, I love how you're removing all the context from what I was discussing, where I was telling you, I'm getting all these fucking death threats all the time. That's what I was also obviously including in what I'm saying. That factors into what I'm saying when I'm saying like, oh, if somebody comes up to me, calls me a murtad to my face, because I'm getting death threats from these guys all over the place. And anyone that criticizes Islam or any type of Muslims in New York City, they'll tell you, oh, they come up to you all the time. Andrew's gotten hundreds of death threats from these guys. So when I was saying, come up to my face and say that, okay, that's within the context of me getting hundreds, if not thousands, of death threats from these people. But am I gonna run around and knock somebody out just for simply calling me a murtad and nothing else? No, bro, I'm gonna walk away. I'm not the one doing all the fucking violence bullshit. I don't believe in it. Unless you have to defend yourself, like I said before, from some type of imminent injury or danger or loss of life or whatever. That's what it is. I carry a gun all the time. I'm not getting in shootouts, no, because I understand use of force and using it appropriately and not just attacking people because they piss you off with your feelings.
Sure, and thank you very much for calming yourself down and not calling us names, right?
No, well, your buddy Go is the one that started the issues here. He's like, oh, I don't like you as if I care. I don't even know who he is.
No, he didn't.
I don't even know who he is.
No, 1 second. No, he didn't because you were what? Wait, Tess, 1 second. You called us low IQ. You called us raw. Like you.
Yeah, because you're bringing up that's a low IQ thing to bring up that clip as if, look, you're a hypocrite. Am I running around punching people in the face? Yeah, but here's the thing. No, because you're giving. You changed it. You said he started. Bro, no. The other dude, Goat, said some dumb shit.
He didn't start. No, but you started it.
No. This dude Goat said something about I don't like you or whatever. I was like, I'm not talking to you, so who cares what you like?
After you say what you said.
And now
you say what you said.
What did I say? That this is a low IQ comment?
Low IQ, our words.
Yes, because you don't understand, okay? Because you're over here. Andrew Tyson trying to explain it to you a million times. You just don't understand it. You got this clip. And you're like, look, I got this guy. And it's like, bro, what is that supposed to prove? What is that supposed to prove? Am I running around punching people for calling me a murtad? I'm not.
Just I swear I'm not. Andrew keeps telling us to prove things. He made an assertion about you. You get to make an assertion. Nobody has to prove anything. You both don't have to prove it. So you called us low IQ just because you came up here and didn't like what we said. It was nothing about you having to prove it or us having to prove it.
Because he couldn't understand what he was trying to explain to him.
Myron, you just
doesn't prove anything.
Listen. Can we pause it real quick?
For the first time and call him.
I'm just gonna say this because let's just be honest. We got a majority white people group. And shout out to all our white fans or whatever. There's probably some brothers in here that's probably pulling for us too. But this is what you call the black side of like YouTube or whatever. This is like what goes on most of the time. It is like it's the most like craziest thing, repetitive, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, Andrew's like, why are they fighting? And then I left to go make gingerbread. But you gotta call low IQ shit when it goes down. Yeah. So Andrew does say his side of things. He was like, I just thought the whole thing was funny when they were yelling. Myron was going off. Because basically. What happened was the goat guy was like cusses out Myron. So Myron's like,
that is low IQ.
Yeah. Well, the low IQ comment was because the fatty guy was like, "Oh, well, here's a clip of you saying you would attack people if they attack you first," and he was like, "Yeah, of course I would defend myself, but you don't see me attacking people or stabbing or whatever, so it's not really a gotcha you think it is." And then Andrew explains why Myron's not being a hypocrite, and then these guys don't get it, and they just eventually they end up kicking them off.
Yeah. It's like they rage quit or whatever. Like, you know, that's how that. This is what happens in like the black space of YouTube or whatever. It's like it's just constantly like arguing over the same stuff, like the manosphere, the like, you know, and it's okay to have. I'm in the section of I'm okay to have these conversations. Like, I think we should always talk about the things or whatever, like, you know, because there are real issues in the black community or whatever. But, you know, some of it is like can be done. Like it just takes discipline and everything. And like, and shout out and RP to the great Dr. David Carroll or whatever. The thing is, most of these Negroes cannot connect the dots or whatever. It's just it's too hard.
I think a lot of black people are low IQ. I'm sorry. I just some of these things they be saying, I'll be like if you watch body cams has not done black people any good service. I'll just say that.
It's like they can't. When David Carroll used to say they can't connect the dots and everything, you know. At first, when I was first like listening to him, I was like, man, like that, like, man, that. Well, how can you say that about like black, like your own people or whatever? And then like the more you start looking, the more you just started like, you know, like it's like, a lot of these guys can't connect the dots or whatever, and you know, and it's a sad thing because there's some stuff where you. Like, we talk about black excellence and everything, and then the more you
oh man, but
the more you try to, I have to be careful what I'm trying to say and everything, because like, you know, people like to take things out of context or whatever. But you know, what I'm saying is this, however, we gotta stop and the thing about the black community, it's overly emotional. We need the fathers back in the household because we got too many emotional people. You got too many emotional dudes inside the households or whatever that are raising families too or whatever, you know. So, you know, it's one of those things where we get these talks all the time or whatever, you know. Go ahead.
Yeah, anything goes says Bath faith people pretending not to understand basic arguments are not worth a thing in life. I agree. And then what do you water is wet? I thought it was things that touch water are wet. However, debating everybody can be low IQ for a moment, but not good for a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's sad. This is why they think and act like mad animals. We do need fathers in the house.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. You see all these women like, oh, I don't need no man. And they're the ones raising kids on their own.
Yeah, I mean, all the let's be honest with ourselves. Is like, you know, and this doesn't like pertain just to like black kids or whatever. It's a majority of the time or whatever. But I mean, with Latino families, white families, or like, you know, Asian families, when you just don't got that father inside the household, like you just have you have a harder time getting through life or whatever. You're like most likely to end up in jail or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, that's just like, and you want to know who said that? It was a lot of black people's #1 favorite president, Barack Obama, and everything. Like, you know, so like, you know, it's not like I don't know, man. It all starts with the family. It all starts with the household. It all starts with the father. Like, you know, so
yeah. Well, like, I know tomorrow I'm gonna watch Andrew Wilson's debate on this guy on reparations. So
yeah.
For me, I don't believe in reparations. I think it's you know, and then if you really want to ask for reparations, go ask from the source, which would have been these other Africans that sold you, but that's a whole other can of worms. So they think of us that we are stupid or emotional people, and then Bro, you should see the trailer Trash Sons of Anarchy Lost Boys tribe out here talking like you. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But real quick, well, I did fast forward a little bit.
They just don't understand shit. So when I'm saying low IQ, I mean as in your legal analysis is low IQ. It's your name should be Dr. And then for the guy Fatty, who I can't understand anything saying because he's a foreigner, the reality is you guys just don't understand certain concepts. Someone's got to come in and tell you it's a fucking.
No, it's fine.
You guys are fucking retarded. It's a bunch of fucking.
See, it's just they just start yelling, bro. It's like, you know, you're not getting nothing done.
Fatigue is through the roof. You niggas are. That's what it is. You niggas are fucking. Who's got to tell you fucking?
I accept it.
You're fucking. Your name is Fatty.
Right?
You're fat. Who gives a fuck what you think? You're fat.
And you have a bald spot on your head like a halo. I know.
You wear sunglasses inside. No one understands what you're saying. You're a fucking foreign fat fuck. Nobody cares. You got no motion.
Dude, they put his own panels even laughing at him.
Go. Who literally looks like a fucking dude that still wears South Pole in 2026. We got a bunch of here that don't understand basic concepts.
Friends, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, Myron.
Hey, Unc, shut the fuck up. Unc, shut the fuck up. Okay? And then we got this foreign retard here. Yeah, you're wearing sunglasses. What are you talking about?
No, Myron, I accept it.
I can clown you fucking losers all day.
Hey, Myron, I accept it.
Fucking ridiculous.
Let me finish, please, Myron.
50 IQ. 50 IQ. You can't even speak English, bruh. Nobody understands you. You can't even ask a question properly, you fat fucking. It's crazy to me. Holy shit.
Can I answer that?
85 IQ panel. Fatigue is through the roof. You
over here. Stop it.
No. Let me
bring my real.
Let me answer, please. Let me answer, please.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, let me answer.
Ask your question. What you got to say?
Okay.
What you got to say?
What you got to say? You call us low IQ based on we don't know the law. I can have the highest IQ in
he got
whatever
convicted, bro. He got convicted. Hold the L.
Let me finish.
Yo,
why are you afraid? Why are you afraid of me?
He's in jail.
Why are you afraid of me talking? Why are you afraid of me? Why are you afraid of me talking?
He's in jail.
Why are you afraid?
No one understands
Why are you afraid of me talking?
No one's understanding you anyway. No one understands you anyway. Okay? Bro's in jail.
Why are you afraid of
me? All right, go ahead, fat boy. Go ahead, fat boy. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, Myron. Okay. Go ahead. First, you didn't prove that we are low IQ. Because we can be, well, let me finish. We can be very high IQ and know nothing about law. That's the first one, right? This Andrew wants to debate. We can be engineers, astronauts,
Myron knows how to get the clips.
Functioning level and not know nothing about law. So we not knowing the law doesn't make us low IQ.
He just left the panel.
I'm a foreigner. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Piers Morgan is a foreigner and you were sucking his. Stephen Crowder is a foreigner and you were sucking his. Your co-host is from Barbados and you were sucking his dick.
The only thing you engineer. Hey, fat boy, the only thing you engineer is more calories, you fat fuck. That's the only thing you fucking engineer. Your name is Fatty. Your name is Fatty.
I'll let you finish. You are going to let me finish.
Yeah, that's what you engineer is calories.
Silence.
You engineer calories, fat boy.
Silence.
That's what you engineer.
Silence.
That's what you engineer. Calories.
Let's get
calories.
Silence, sir.
Silence. You're a fucking retarded monkey chimpanzee fuck. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm freezing to you niggas. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Literally, that's what this is, bro. I am here. I am the zookeeper to you niggas. I am the zookeeper to you niggas. I am the zookeeper to you niggas. That's what I am.
Let me ask Andrew. Let me ask Andrew a question.
We're tired of you fucking. Shut the fuck up, you.
Andrew, okay. No. Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet.
Okay. I had enough. Like, let's cut it. I get the concept, however.
Okay. I thought it was hilarious.
I thought it was hilarious too. However, I mean, sometimes like. I love Myron. I'm forever a Myron Gaines fan. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Myron, but I would love to talk with Myron just for if it's only for 30 minutes. If we could ever get him on the show for 30 minutes or whatever, or an hour or whatever of his time or whatever. I don't know if the chat would want it, but I know I would want to meet him and everything just to pick his mind for a little while, just like, why do you think the things that you think, and stuff. But he's one of those people that tell the truth or whatever.
Yeah.
And
and I have heard Myron like go off on everybody. It's just that he like people just like to clip him like when he just talks about black people or whatever, because that's the ones that go viral the most or whatever. Like, because no offense, like white people get really boring and everything. Like, when people talk about white people, it's just like whatever. Like, like it's like, but like when you talk about like other minorities or whatever, like you get clipped more. You talk about like blacks, women, or gays and everything, you're just gonna get clipped. You're gonna get more clips than anything because those are the most sensitive groups or whatever. But so yeah, like definitely.
Real quick, D.A. Wolf says also a lot of American blacks have white genes in them, so they deserve less reparation. Why do blacks hate the whites that feed them? And then King Style said, this is like the Boondocks episode. LOL, am I wrong? And no lies here. And then D-Day Dar Wolf says, hold on, besides the smiley face, most of these niggas would sit on black engineers. They call them lame and house niggas. For the record, I support deporting Crowders. That's anything goes. And I'm not sure how we do it legally, but take no chances. And go ahead, bro, says D.D. Dire Wolf. I would love to see Myron as a guest, says anything goes. Yeah, I at first I didn't watch any of his content. What I knew of Myron was originally from Tree of Logic. And then I kind of found out later on Tree of Logic doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of things. So, but Andrew Wilson actually got me to kind of open up. I still disagree with Myron on like I don't believe in the whole manosphere. Like it's hard to pick up women unless you have sex with a bunch of them or anything. And I don't think the dating scene is as bad. It is bad, but it's not as, to me, it's not as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. Whatever, and then I don't believe in Islam, so that's the other thing I disagree with him on. So other than that, because I know like a lot of people like they're like the problem if you date within a college town, of course you can get like the liberal women out there that believe a certain way. You just gotta go where there are more people like you at, kind of.
I think I think conservative women could be like prudes too. However, like they have their own game plan. Like the way they do it is a little bit different than liberal women. Like liberal women like are gonna just like do most degenerate stuff. When it comes to like conservative women, they're more of like they gold dig in a different way of like I want a man that like it's already established. Okay, you just want a person that got their stuff together. Get it? Like at the end of the day, dude, every guy needs to have. You got to have a job. You can't be brokey, all right? Like when you're gonna have a girl, you can't be a brokey. That's just it's unescapable, all right? Like and even if let's just say you are the guy that happens to be unemployed and everything, she's not gonna take care of you forever, man. Like you gotta eventually get a job some way, somehow.
Well, like I do agree. Like the man has to be a leader, because even if you were broke or whatever, like you can't take care of kids if you're broke or whatever. Like so at least build your foundation or whatever. But outside of that, like I think because a lot of people with the whole red pill movement thing, it's like I think what the problem is, a lot of guys are too introverted where they don't leave the house or whatever, and then like they're like, oh, I can't get a girl. Well, get out the fucking house.
It's like the thing is this: you gotta like you need to put yourself out there, or whatever, more or whatever. Like I'm saying, like once you got like all your stuff together, or whatever, like, or even when you're still trying to get your stuff together, you can always still put yourself out there more, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the time, most women are not really that hard to talk to, or whatever. Like if you're like genuinely just being nice or whatever, and when I mean being nice, like not like a pushover, like just a nice guy, and like you just take their crap and everything, and they just mistreat you or whatever. That's not what I'm trying to say, or whatever. I mean, you introduce yourself or whatever, and see if put yourself out there or whatever, and the worst case scenario is they just say no to you. Like, if you want to take it to the next level and just say, like, hey, would you want to go out for like a coffee or like, go on a walk or something like that, worst case scenario, they're just going to tell you no or whatever. So,
And then real quick, Anything Goes says, I only know Myron from clips. I never watch a full podcast he's hosted or guested on. And then
Fresh and Fit is funny. Fresh and Fit is funny, man. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have to agree with everything on the show, but I'm just saying it's just funny clip material. Like, if you need a laugh, go watch a little bit of Fresh and Fit like stuff. It's hilarious, man. Like,
Yeah. D-Day Dire Wolf says, it's horrible if you're not good looking. If you're below a 5 and you look at the wrong chick, you're a cook. She can call the cops, yell rape, and people will believe her no matter what. Yeah, that does happen.
That does happen. Like, that does happen.
You can get away with being a broke nigga like me if you're hot enough for it and the chick isn't young enough. The closer she gets to 30, the more she will demand you get your shit together.
Yeah. That's why I said it's like they can't. She's not gonna take care of you forever and everything, So
Yeah. Fact check: the Rumble streamer Hazy Smokes married a little rocket scientist, and he spends all day at home. Well, there's some outliers out there.
There's a thing called an outlier, bro. Like, for us normal folks, that ain't happening. Like,
chat, believe in yourself, build a plan, and make success happen.
Yeah.
King Style says, Kreese, do you have a Discord? I like to friend you.
Yeah, I do got a Discord or whatever.
Yes. You and Vagabond are cool. Oh, thanks. And then you guys are entertaining. And then Anything Goes says, D-Day Dire Wolf is Emmett Till's grandson.
Okay.
And then
On that note, we gotta
Wolf
start.
says facts.
We're gonna have to wrap it up on that note because I gotta start heading to work. But yeah, like.
Okay. Yeah, there is a Discord. I did make it's in my Discord. If you go in the description, there's we got 2 Discords. There's one towards mine, which is called the DGen, whatever long name I wrote for. But we do have a Ninjas at Night thing. I'm gonna start posting more things there, and then also you can find us both on the For the Homies Discord, which is also in the description.
Yeah.
And links to Kreese's links is also in the description as well. So you can follow him there. And then D-Day Dire Wolf says, my broke ass was with a realtor for a long while, and then laughing, and then he probably ate wrong, says D-Day Dire Wolf. True, I understand. I had one of my exes, she was trying to pimp me out because when I was in shape and could do capoeira and stuff, she wanted me to be like a Chippendale dancer for like for bachelorette parties. So that's a whole nother kind of story. And then Anything Goes says, was a pleasure to watch the cast. Good night and good luck with everybody. Hey, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for joining us, man. Like we like at the end of the day, once my work schedule gets better, like just give me a couple more weeks or whatever. Yeah, we got some more stuff that we want to add to the show, like to entertain y'all guys, and like we got some good stuff going on, like that's about to happen. So tune in.
Yeah, so next week we won't have Ninjas at Night because Kreese is gonna be on vacation.
Yep, I'll be gone for a week.
Yes, and so other than that, where can the rest of the people find you the rest of this week, Kreese?
Definitely gonna be at For the Homies podcast tomorrow. We are going to be hosting our boy, my friend, my homie, Jeremy Wormy is gonna be our guest. So he's gonna be joining us tomorrow. So tune in for the Homies podcast. We start at 7:00 Central, 8:00 Eastern. I won't be on Derek's Friday night anime head stream or whatever because I do the work schedule, and also I gotta get ready to go to vacation. But usually, like once I get all my stuff back to normal or whatever, I'll be with Derek Anderson's Anime Nights. And go join his Anime Heads page if you can. And no, I'm not gonna be doing anything next week because like I'm gonna be on vacation, so I'm gonna be gone for a week. So yeah,
that's the For the Homies YouTube. Let me get the Discord, or I might have forgotten it real quick. Give me a second. And then tomorrow I will be on Comics Dad's channel.
Shout out to Comics Dad.
He's gonna interview me. I'll be a guest on there.
Nice.
And then this Sunday will also be the return of I Swear It's Not Hentai podcast.
Nice.
Where we talk about degenerate anime sometimes, and I swear it's not hentai. And then pretty soon, I'm probably after this month, I'm gonna start another show called I Swear It's Not Hentai Cram School, or I'm thinking that's gonna be the name. So I'm still working it out. That one's gonna be more of. Oh, I'm trying to get the Discord. I realize I don't have the Discord link in there. Hold on. I'll post the Discord link in a second. But yeah, so what I'll be doing is it'll be mostly me as opposed to like those super large guest panel where you guys can ask me more personalized questions when it comes to anime and manga and whatnot. So if you want to get my thoughts on even controversial topics, it'll be there. So hold on, King. I will post a Discord link in a second. And yeah, it's called I Swear It's Not Vagabond's DJ and Otaku Hangout. And so give me one second about the do the invite. Okay, in here is the link to the Discord. Feel free to join. There is some not safe for work sections for the people who like that stuff, including myself. And so there's that. And before we go, so let me just check Rumble and everything. All right, and again, I Swear It's Not Hentai podcast will be this Sunday, and I will also be on Bezel Hub on Saturday morning at 2 a.m. Eastern. And if I'm awake enough, I will be on the Full Alzy podcast, aka FAP. And, wow. And all right, well, thanks you all for joining. See you guys next week or this weekend. And keep peace out and always stay as a ninja.
Yeah, late night dojo, mask on, mic's high, the moon is up, the squad is live. Ninjas at night. It's late night, light, slow, max on tight. 3 voices in the shadows, what the ninjas at night. MMA Kreese on the mic, yeah, he keep it sane. Tryna hold the crew down when we go off the chain. Vagabond in the cut, yeah, he wild with the speech. Degenerate thoughts, probably talking about feet. Chronicling Mayhem, partner in crime. Raccoon Queen energy, causing chaos all night. Anime games, real talk, whatever feels right. Pop culture, smoke bombs, disappear in the night. Good vibes, sharp tongues, no script in sight. Kick back, tune in, it's Ninjas at Night. Ninjas at Night. Yeah, we outside, late night laughs with the whole squad live. Kreese, Vagabond, Mayhem on the mic, random talk, good times. Ninjas at night, ninjas at night. Yeah, we bring that heat. Same one, chaos in a man about feet. Mask on, lights down, everything hype. Kick back, tune in. It's Ninjas at Night. From the couch to the cave, we be posted in black. One random topic and we never look back. Kreese trying to steer, but the madness won't stop. Soon as Vagabond talks, the whole chat drops. Mayhem got raccoons in a scheme on deck. Partnering crime with the chaos effect. No filter, no fear, just jokes in flight. This the wildest little dojo after midnight. No script, no rules, just vibes and smoke. Half serious talk, half inside joke. Moonlight shining, the squad ignite. Welcome to the madness of Ninjas at Night. Ninjas at Night, yeah, we outside. Late night laughs with the whole squad live. Kreese, Vagabond, Mayhem on the mic, random talk, good times. Ninjas at Night, ninjas at night, yeah, we bring that heat. Same one, chaos in a man about feet. MMA Kreese, the same one. Vagabond, don't check your search history. Chronicling Mayhem, Raccoon Queen, partner in crime. Random topics, late night chaos. Ninjas at night!